Maca Root Powder. Heart health benefits. Benefits, nutrients, and everyday uses. Have you been hearing more and more about maca root lately and wondering what all the hype is about? Maca root has become one of those popular natural wellness ingredients that people add to smoothies, coffee, and supplements for energy, hormone support, and overall vitality. But what exactly is maca root? What nutrients does it contain? And how do you actually use it in a way that makes sense for everyday life? In this video, we're going to break it all down in a simple, practical way. By the end, you'll know what maca root is, what health benefits it may offer, what vitamins and minerals are found in it, and how to take it safely and effectively. What is maca root? Maca root comes from a plant that grows high in the Andes Mountains of Peru. It has been used for centuries as both a food and a traditional wellness herb. The root is usually dried and ground into a powder, though you can also find it in capsules, liquid extracts, and blends. It has a mild earthy taste with a little sweetness, which makes it easy to mix into drinks and recipes. Maca is often called an adaptogen, which means it is believed to help the body adapt to stress. While that term gets used a lot in the wellness world, maca is probably best known for its traditional use in supporting energy, stamina, and hormone balance. Why people use maca root. People turn to maca for a lot of different reasons. Some use it to feel more energized in the morning. Others use it to support mood, libido, or hormone-related concerns, especially during menopause or times of stress. It's important to remember that maca is not a magic cure or a quick fix, but it has gained attention because many people say it helps them feel more balanced and more resilient in daily life. One of the reasons maca is so popular is that it can fit into so many routines. You do not have to take a complicated formula or follow a strict protocol. You can simply stir it into foods or drinks and make it part of your normal day. Health benefits of maca root. Let's talk about the potential health benefits of maca root in a little more detail. One of the most common reasons people take maca is for energy and stamina. Many users say it helps them feel more alert and less sluggish, especially when they use it consistently. Some early research suggests maca may support endurance and physical performance, although more studies are still needed. Maca is also widely used for libido and sexual wellness. This is one of the areas where maca has gotten a lot of attention, and some studies suggest it may help support healthy desire in both men and women. Another major area of interest is hormone support, especially for women going through menopause. Some people report that maca helps with hot flashes, night sweats, mood swings, and overall comfort during hormonal changes. Again, this does not mean it works the same way for everyone, but it is one of the reasons maca remains so popular. Maca is also discussed for mood and stress support. Since it is often described as an adaptogen, many people use it during busy, stressful seasons when they want a little extra support for balance and focus. There is also growing interest in maca's possible effects on memory, bone health, and reproductive health, but the research is still limited. That means it may be helpful, but it is best to think of maca as a supportive food supplement rather than a treatment. Vitamins and minerals in maca root. Maca root is valued not just for its wellness reputation, but also for its nutrient content. It contains a mix of vitamins, minerals, plant compounds, protein, and fiber. Some of the vitamins commonly found in maca include vitamin C and several B vitamins, especially B1, B2, and sometimes B6. These nutrients help support energy production, metabolism, and overall cellular function. Maca also contains important minerals such as iron, calcium, potassium, magnesium, zinc, copper, manganese, and phosphorus. These minerals play roles in everything from muscle function and bone support to oxygen transport and immune health. What makes maca interesting is that it offers a broad nutritional profile in a small serving. That said, it is not usually consumed in large enough amounts to replace a multivitamin or a full meal. It works more like a nutrient-rich booster than a complete source of vitamins and minerals. Different types of maca root. You may see different colors of maca sold in stores, including yellow, red, and black maca. These types come from the same plant family, but they may have slightly different nutrient profiles and traditional uses.
Yellow maca is the most common type and is often used for general wellness.
Red maca is often marketed toward women's health and hormonal support. Black maca is sometimes associated with stamina, energy, and fertility support. Even though these types are marketed differently, the research is not strong enough to say that one form is always better than another. Many people simply choose based on availability, taste, and personal preference. How to use maca root. The easiest way to use maca root is in powder form. You can add it to smoothies, coffee, tea, oatmeal, yogurt, pancake batter, energy balls, or homemade protein shakes. A lot of people like to stir maca powder into a morning smoothie because the flavor blends well with banana, cocoa, nut butter, vanilla, and cinnamon. If you add it to coffee, it can create a warm, nutty flavor that works well with cream or plant milk. If you want something simple, you can start by mixing maca into oatmeal or yogurt. That makes it easy to use every day without changing your routine too much. How much to take? When it comes to dosage, many people start small and increase slowly. A common starting amount is around 1 teaspoon of maca powder per day, which is roughly a few grams depending on the product. Some people use it once a day, while others take it in the morning and again earlier in the day. Since maca can feel energizing for some people, it is usually better to avoid taking it too late at night. The best dose can depend on your body, your goals, and the specific product you are using. As with any supplement, it is smart to follow the directions on the label and pay attention to how you feel. Many people prefer to take maca in the morning because of its energizing reputation. That makes sense if you are using it to support energy, focus, or daily stamina. Some people take it before a workout, especially if they are interested in performance or endurance support. Others add it to breakfast, so they can use it consistently without thinking about it too much. If you are new to maca, morning is usually the safest place to start. That way, you can see how your body responds before deciding whether to keep using it daily. Possible side effects. Maca is generally considered safe for many people when used in normal food amounts, but it may not agree with everyone. Some people notice digestive upset, bloating, or a jittery feeling, especially if they take too much too quickly. Because maca may influence hormone-related pathways, people with hormone-sensitive conditions should be cautious and talk with a healthcare professional before using it regularly. The same goes for anyone who is pregnant, breastfeeding, or managing a medical condition. Another thing to keep in mind is product quality. Since supplements are not all made the same, it is worth choosing a brand that is transparent about sourcing and testing. Choosing a good maca. If you are shopping for maca, look for a brand that clearly lists the type of maca, the serving size, and the ingredient quality. Organic options are often preferred, especially if you want to avoid unnecessary additives. You can also choose between raw maca and gelatinized maca. Raw maca is less processed, while gelatinized maca is heated to remove starch, which may make it easier to digest for some people. If you are sensitive to new supplements, gelatinized maca may be a better place to start. It is often easier on the stomach and still works well in smoothies and recipes. Maca root is one of those natural ingredients that has earned its popularity for a reason. It is nutrient-rich, easy to use, and associated with benefits like energy support, libido support, and hormone balance. At the same time, It is important to keep expectations realistic. Maca is not a cure-all, and its effects can vary from person to person. Still, for many people, it can be a helpful addition to a healthy routine. Thank you for joining us for practical herbal education, plant growing tips, and natural remedy ideas. Please hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and share with someone who enjoys herbs and gardening as much as we do. And if you enjoyed this video and want more like it, please comment below. I would love to hear from you. Share your tips on how you use herbs in your everyday life.